Sisters and brothers of the Fifth Fleet, it's time. I'll keep my farewell brief. Never was much with words. Once you board this ship, there's no turning back. The next ground your feet will touch will be that of the New World. If any of you have lost your nerve, then step away now, and let no one judge you. Very well. Then sail safe and strong, and may the Sapphire Star light your way.
Yo, did you hear? We're almost there. You ready to grab this new world by the horns? Don't know about you. It feels like ages since I left home to join the commission. So, nervous? Believe you me, I get it. Anything could happen to us, but hey, that's happened.
Hey, aren't you one of the A-list hunters?
What? No way! So are we! Hey! Tell us your name!
Looks like Johnny Bravo.
What's going on there, mama? Hello, everybody. My name is Zar. Welcome to Monster Hunter World! Yes, it's finally out, and I've been waiting to record this for a while. So, starting up, there was a beginning cutscene, and, well, as you've already seen, I skipped the character customization here, because it didn't take too long, but, I kind of like my character the way he is. Anyway, let's finish. Enter my name. And let's get going. Oh, wow. Really?
You get to customize them too.
I am a kitty! Felines. Ah, so I can customize my own feline for quests.
That's
So
pretty cool.
instead of the old version of Cha-Cha and Kayamba, we get felines in this version.
I think that's pretty cool.
You're not supposed to be in this.
Oh, sorry. Jeez.
Yeah, my cousin's here because we went to at the same time to get we went at the same time to get Monster Hunter and Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Yeah.
They both came out the same day.
Enter my kitty's name. I have no idea what to name this furball.
Fluffy. That's all I had in my head.
Furball. Anyway, let's get into Monster Hunter.
So, how about a toast?
To the A-list! And the commission!
Cheers!
So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason. After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the guild's itching for an answer. They say the Fifth Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree.
Keep it down. Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
Listen to that. Getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. And that's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A-list, right? Huh. Meowdy-do. I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Oh, whoa!
Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm actually playing now.
Anybody there? Oh, hey, it's you! Look what happened to the ship! We have to do something!
Ship have bones on it? Oh, what do you expect me to do? Push that?
It's not safe here! This way!
Also, where'd my kitty go?
We need to get out of here! I've got an idea! This way! Whoa! Watch yourself!
Oh my god, what is that? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Oh! Way ahead of you, girly. Ooh.
Oh, wow, wyverns! Ugh. I didn't think my first encounter would be filled with so much pecking. Shoo! Shoo! This... No! The ground's moving again!
This has gotta be a monster.
We're on! I knew it!
Wait for me!
Time to hitch a ride and get off this thing! Come on, let's go! Get a
Really?
good start, then jump!
Something's telling me that we're gonna be fighting that thing later.
The new world.
Please don't drop me. Hey, Aptonoth. That is definitely an Elder Dragon.
Huh? No.
Ow, 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 my face. My beautiful fence!
What's this? Somebody must have set up this camp. I found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least. Looks like we're right around here. The Research Commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock. For now, I think it would be best if we make our way to base. The map should help us find our way.
Indeed. So let's get moving. Oh my god, this area is so pretty! Oh my god, that is awesome! Hello, Aptonoth. That looks so good.
Look, the Research Commission's headquarters. Come on, let's get going. According to the map, to get to HQ, we need to...
You need to what? Tell me! And I could walk through you. You're a ghost!
These Aptonoths seem every bit as docile as the ones back home.
Where'd she go?
It looks like we need to go around.
Oh. Hi, Aptonoth. Thank God you aren't violent.
Something's up. The scout flies are gathering.
Okay, I don't know what that did, but okay.
There's one over here, too. Come on. I think I found the way back to base. I had the scout flies memorize my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll lead you right to me. We can push our way through these vines.
Oh, this looks like an ambush area. Called it.
Okay, easy there. Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon. We need to hide. Come on, this way. Hurry! Hurry up and hide.
Yeah, because they totally didn't just track us just now. Hi! You just ran right past me and didn't notice me.
Okay, the coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can.
Okay, X is dodge.
Nothing can stop us.
His controls are a bit weird.
Wait, there's something here.
Yeah, a bird.
What
Well, a
is
bird,
this
bird, bird.
track?
But bird's the word.
God.
There's more over there. Let's check it out.
I wouldn't go over that way if I were you. Something's eyeballing you.
Don't mind me. This way, hurry.
Okay, let's go.
Move.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna follow you with that giant ass monster chasing after you.
Move.
That's 100% safe.
That is not good.
Whoa, Jesus!
Shit. That one has hair.
Come on!
Jump! Hey,
You all right?
let's go.
Okay.
I was not expecting Mr. Dinosaur to come out of nowhere.
Although I gotta admire the creatures in here.
The scenery is beautiful.
I agree.
Come on, when do we get into monster fighting? Well, she said I didn't have a weapon. I have a freaking knife right in the back pocket.
That's true.
And I have a crossbow on my arm. What the hell is the point of a crossbow if you aren't going to use it?
Wow.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a Stera right here.
Stera. I like it.
The rest of the Fifth are already here. You're the last to arrive.
I wanted to ask how they got that ship on the cliff, but sadly, I don't think I'll ever get the answer to that.
I don't think anybody will.
Okay, set him down here. Take it
I'll
nice
need to
and
tape up your shoulder. Hold still for a bit.
Hey, you guys made it.
Be right back. You're alive.
Had it rough, huh? When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
You scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
All's well that ends well.
Hey, we need a hand!
Sorry.
Come on.
Catch you later.
This here's our trade yard. I guess the name says it all.
Look Look at all the people, the stuff.
Incredible, right? We've got it all here. We've got hunters to do all the exploring, scholars to do the research, technicians to keep them going. This place is the beating heart of the Commission. Wait here a sec. Commander, I found him.
Welcome to Astera.
Okay, there's no text or there's no voice line after that. Well, I guess they have to make me read at some point. I'm glad you made it somehow. I knew you would, though. When you've been in command as long as I have, you start to learn who's capable and who isn't. Now, as much as I'd like to get you up to speed, I'm being pulled in about 8 directions at once. Don't get pulled too hard, you might lose a limb. We'll cover the important matters at the council, which I'll be covening once things settle down. I expect you two to be there, of course.
Reputations precede you.
The guild spoke highly of you as individuals. Think what you can do as a team. And before I forget, your furry friend was looking for you. Poor thing washed up not too long ago. Hey! He's alive!
That's where he went.
I'm really hoping that you can play as felines in here. If you can't, I'm gonna be sad. Go ahead and have a look around Astera. A horn will sound when it is time for console.
Off you go.
Okay, I'll give you the grand tour. Let's start by looking for your Palico.
Oh, so that's what they're called, Palico.
They carry most of the basic necessities.
You should drop by later to see what they have.
Okay, guys, since we're not going over weapons right away, I just want to say that on his back is actually a great sword. We're not going to go over weapon types and weapon
Next is the smithy. It's this way.
descriptions just yet. So I'll save that for a bit later when we get the weapons. There's going to be a lot of explaining to do for weapons.
You're with the Commission's 5th Fleet, right? The old man in charge, my grandfather, was with the 1st. That was a long time ago. Me? Not with any fleet. Born and bred right here. Never even been to the old world.
This place is huge.
It is.
Here's our smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot.
Wow! Look at this place. Want to check it out?
That's one big,
Well, no shit, I'll be here a lot.
that's one big fireplace.
Ooh, it's toasty in here.
Toastier than toast!
The canteen? I am so there.
Over here.
How much do you want to bet my Palico is at the frickin' canteen stuffing his face?
This here's our canteen.
Hey, over there.
Oh, it's right there.
Hey, you! Aw. I knew you'd pull through.
Right. They're calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
Now that you are all here, let us begin council. After tracking a migrating Elder Dragon across the sea, the 5th Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them a warm welcome. They're a fine group. Worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros. A huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back.
Zora Magdaros. The first we're hearing of this monster. I bet that we're going to have to fight this in the future. And I'm looking forward to that.
That one monster we saw in the beginning.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
That giant ass bitch.
I've never seen anything as huge as that monster.
Oh, trust me, then you haven't seen Shenmue.
Holy shit.
The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time.
Ah, there's a cat right there.
Altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake.
That was one buffed kitty.
Yeah, it has like a scar on its left eye.
Meow.
Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But
One of
for
those battle
what
cats.
reason?
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here. Now we're talking.
Oh, he's got... That's either a Scottish accent or something else. And I love Scottish
Does he
accents.
sound like Scrooge McDuck?
You'd know if you'd hear it, but...
Okay.
Hunters,
I
for the
can't
time
hear.
being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick, and we'll go from there.
Jagras?
Right. We're on it, sir.
Is that what we were attacked
Everyone
by?
else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking.
He talks exactly as I said in the beginning.
Meow.
I called it.
You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth's banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise.
Don't you mean promise?
All right, dismissed.
Not even here a whole day, and you already got your first mission. You really are ready to get your hands dirty. Well, let's go look into this Jagras problem, but you'll need a weapon first. There's a box full of equipment you can use in your quarters. Come on, I'll show you the way. Alrighty, let's go.
Wonder what kind of weapons does it give you?
Giddy!
Head inside your room so you can grab yourself a weapon.
Where'd he go? Oh. Well, you sure were fast for running over to that spot.
Jeez. And another cat.
I don't know where he pulled that out of, but okay.
We've placed some basic gear for you
It's
in
like
that
a
equipment
sculpture
box.
of a
Make sure to
cat's
choose
head.
a weapon that suits you.
Different weapons offer different combat experiences. I'll be going over this right now, actually. As a veteran Monster Hunter player, I know a lot about this, so yeah. Okay. There are multiple different types of weapons in Monster Hunter. And they all come with their own strengths and weaknesses. I've been waiting to actually talk about this for a while, so I'm going to go over the most basic weapon you can start off Monster Hunter with, and that's the sword and shield. The Sword and Shield is the most balanced weapon of all Monster Hunter weapons. It attacks pretty fast, you can block with it, you can even block and drink a potion. It's really good. Despite its really low attack power, this thing is a beast for dealing out massive status afflictions. So, if you guys don't know what status afflictions are, there are a couple of them. There's poison, which decreases your health over time. You can get rid of this with an antidote, or by having the skill negate poison on your armor set. We'll go over that in a bit. There is paralysis, which disables you and prevents you from moving for a short time. There are other effects as well. There's sleep, which you can't do anything. You either need to get hit by your teammate, a feline needs to hit you, or a monster needs to hit you to wake you up. And there are blights as well. There's Fire Blight, which decreases your health over time. You can get rid of Fire Blight by rolling around. There is Water Blight, which decreases your stamina really quickly, but also makes it so that your stamina takes longer to recharge. And there is Ice Blight, which makes ice, like an ice ball around you, and it inhibits your movements. Makes you slower to dodge, and yeah. You can break this by rolling around or shaking the control stick. And it will also deal Water Blight after that. There are some other blights in the game, but I'm not exactly sure what Dragon Blight does, as I'm not too familiar with Dragon Blight. I believe it lowers affinity, but I'm not too sure. Anyways, Hunter's Knife is the most basic you can get. Sword and Shield is the most basic class you'll get. It's really balanced, and if you're a beginner, this is the starting choice. Great Swords. Now, you might be saying, well, why wouldn't I go with a Great Sword? Its attack power is 384. I would kill a monster really quickly. That's actually not the case. Great Swords, while they may have a lot of attack strength, their full power comes from their charge attack. You have to hold down the attack button to charge. When you see two lights flash, let go of the button, and it'll deal a lot of damage. However, you can't move during this duration. There are armor effects that reduce this duration and allow you to do it right away. All in all, Great Swords are really great for breaking tail parts, but other than that, it's okay. You can also block with a Great Sword, which is decent, I guess. But you need to have a lot of practice with a Great Sword before you start using it in online play. Otherwise, players are just going to call you a giant idiot. Katanas. Katanas are... They've gone over some changes from the original Monster Hunter game. What katanas do is... You have a special attack that the katana can do. All the attacks must... Well, not all of the attacks must hit, but the final attack must hit in order to power up your katana. The katana has 3 stages, and when you get to the final stage, it does a lot of damage. But you really need to also practice with this one as well in order to use it good. Now, I will be going over, and I will be using every single weapon in here during my Let's Play. So you guys don't need to worry about that. So these were a new addition to the previous Monster Hunter games. These are just short swords, dual blades. They are very fast. In fact, they're one of the fastest weapons in Monster Hunter. And these things can dish out a lot of damage. There's also a mode you can go in, I think it's Demon Mode or something like that, I think is what they call it. Where you have increased attack speed and stuff like that. These things hurt. Oh, by the way, you can also shield bash with a sword and shield. I believe you can also bash with a greatsword, but sword and shield not the greatest for stunning a monster, but they're all right. You need to know how to use this before you even start shield bashing a monster's head. Hammers. Hammers have the highest stun rate of any weapon in the game. These things are brutal, especially when combined with the right armor set. Their raw damage is really good, but the funny thing is yeah, they have sharpness. You actually have to sharpen a blunt object. I don't know why, it's the rules of Monster Hunter. All in all, this weapon does take some practice. It does have a whirlwind attack, which can deal a lot of damage, and when hit in the head, it does a lot more damage with the stun. If you don't know what stun is basically you stun a monster, and it's incapacitated for a short time, allowing you to break parts or do whatever you want. A lot of explanation here. So, bowguns. Bowguns I'm going to go over later. These weapons take a lot of explanation, and these are going to take a lot of time. So, flutes. These things are kind of... Okay, they're good in a sense, but they're... You really need to practice with this and know how to use it. When played, there are certain notes that you can play. They are assigned different notes, like a white note, a red note, and a blue note for this one. And they each have different effects. One of them can heal you, one of them can boost your teammates' stamina, stuff like that. You really want to practice with this thing if you want to get good at using it. It functions like a hammer, but it is indeed a class of its own. It can still stun. I'm not sure if it has as good a stun as the hammer, but it's still good. Now we're getting into the most dickish ones. Lances. The Iron Lance and the Iron Gun Lance. Lances are any veteran player's nightmare when faced with a newbie player. Let me tell you right now, do not use this if you are a noob. Practice with it. There is a charge attack with the Lance. What this attack does is you charge forward and you deal damage to the monster going forward. However, the attack damage is reduced and it really hurts your sharpness. It degrades your sharpness a lot faster than just normally attacking. You're better off just normally attacking because you'll get more damage out of it than just recklessly charging at something. Gun lances are a bit different as they actually have shells in them which do, like a bowgun, an explosive damage shot. No, these aren't ranged, they're up close. So if you want to deal damage, you're going to have to get up close. They do, however, have one of the best blocking in the game. And they actually are the best blocking weapon in the game. They're more or less for tanks. The sword axe, or the crap, I forget what this is called. I think it's called a sword axe.
Oh.
But switch axe. So the switch axe is a really cool weapon. It can change from a sword to to an axe. You might be saying, well, what's the point of changing it from a sword to an axe? The sword prohibits your movement quite a bit. So does the axe. You really need to practice with this thing. However, there's a unique trait about this axe. You can actually charge it up when on a monster, and it'll unleash a really powerful blast onto a monster, even knocking it back. It's even funnier when it's a Jaggy.
Really,
All in all, this is a really good weapon if you know how to use it. So this thing, I'm not really sure what this is, but I have never come across this weapon before, so it must be something new. I believe that this is an insect weapon.
What's that one?
The glaive with an insect. So, glaives and insects. These are kind of a strange weapon. I'm not exactly sure how to explain this. Basically, when you attack a monster, your insect there will bring you back an item, or bring you back a charge. These charges can be used to do different kinds of things. I haven't used this very much in my previous Let's Plays, or, well, I never Let's Played this, but I've never used this in, very much in my previous Monster Hunter games, as I believe this was introduced in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. I'm not sure if it was introduced in there.
Because I know you played a lot of the Monster Hunter games.
Yeah, but it's a decent weapon if you know how to use it, is basically what I'm saying. Lastly, we have the bows. Bows and arrows. These things, they don't take a lot of practice, but it's better off you know what you're doing than just blindly going in and just, you know.
Hopefully they don't break like Zelda Breath of the Wild.
No, they don't.
Thank God.
Bows are really unique. They're kind of like bow guns, except they have unlimited ammunition. So, unlimited arrows. One thing to say about this is they do have a special attack. If you hold down the attack button, it'll charge up, and then you can hit another button. And depending on what kind of bow you have, it'll launch a shot into the air, and then rain down whatever its ability is. It can be a bomb, it can be multiple rocks raining from the sky. I don't know, it could be kidney stones raining from the sky for all I care. This thing's really freaking good. But, as I said, I will go over bow guns at a separate time. These take a lot more explanation, and yeah. they take a while to explain. So, armor sets. As you can see there, I have the leather armor set, leather headgear, leather mail, leather gloves, belt, and trousers. There are 5 armor pieces in the game, and you can make them from various monster parts. Each of these sets have their own unique abilities. Like, they can have negate poison, they can have charge up, they can have all kinds of different abilities. You need to really play around with this in order to get your exact armor set that you want. But yeah, so what I'm heading out with is the hunter's knife, because I like sword and shield. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Want to get going?
Once you're ready, head to the canteen. I'll be there waiting with a quest.
You can get more familiar with your weapons at the training area. Just talk to the housekeeper to get started.
Yes, so, If I talk to the housekeeper here, I'll be able to train. However, I won't be doing that right now. So yeah. That should do it for this episode, guys. This was a really good introduction to Monster Hunter. And I really can't wait to get out there and just start slaying some freaking monsters. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget, if you liked the video, be sure to smash that like button. I'll see you guys in my next video. When I get the chance to, when I upload, of course, the playlist is going to be on the top right. My top left is my channel mascot. If you hover your mouse over him, he'll give you a subscribe button to click. Or you can subscribe down below if you would like to see more from me. And I guarantee you, you'll want to see more because Monster Hunter is great. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. So, take care and goodbye.